CHAMPS is brought to you by Lawrence Technological University, where possible is everything. The Varsity Shop Training Center, Oakland County's premier sports training and instructional facility. The Suburban Collection, make the choice. And Metro PCS, wireless for all. We find ourselves on the campus of Utica High School this week, and it's about time we got back to the MAC. There's a lot of excitement around here for their Chieftain Boys basketball team, and the winner of our Suburban Collection main event versus Cousino will own the MAC White outright. What's up, and welcome to State Champs. My name is Lauren Plant. Now, although we are featuring the fellas, the majority of the love this week will go to girls basketball because they too were playing for titles. We've got both Catholic League clashes and the one for the KLAA. Speaking of state championships, Gibraltar Carlson in competitive cheer, well, they're getting used to state hardware. Savannah Ciabatta caught up with the Marauders. We've got some hockey too, the Buzz with Tom Markowski, but let's begin with a doubleheader featuring the Lady Cagers.
The tougher we are mentally, the better we play. You can see it from the beginning of the game, from warm-ups. We are there and we're good. We're not there, and every game turns into a battle.
Let's start with the Kensington Lakes Conference title game. Waterford Kettering going for its first conference crown at home, take it on Hartland. The Eagles, winners of the West, coming in at 16-2. Around the horn to the senior point, Bailey Maggart, the quick release, and the triple. Hartland led 10-8 after the first. Kettering, winners of the North Division for the second year in a row, known as the Defense Department. Captain 17-1. This is the junior Shelby Watts with the takeaway, and she is headed the other way for the bunny. Now, Hartland's success this season is through patience and cashing in on what the defense gives you. Maggart kicks to Kayla Sue, draining it from the deep corner. Late in the half, the captains continuing to create turnovers and execute in transition. Hannah Huff the steal, the outlet to the recent Lawrence Tech signee, Allison Bicknell. Popping from free throw country, she had 8 points, 5 assists, and 6 steals on the night. Kettering up 21-15 at the break.
We're in the lead. We got to come out and make a stop. And let's extend the lead and keep attacking. Stay aggressive all day on offense.
I'll let them back in.
All right, that's right.
In other words, keep doing what got you here. Stifling D and fast break fury. Off the turnover, in transition, Bicknell will lead to Arjane Washington. The senior had a game-high 11 with 7 boards. But Hartland staying right with Kettering. Jamie Dyer with the baseline mid-range J. Eagles trailed 27-23 after the third. But the captain's lead jumped to 10 points at the top of the final quarter, thanks in large part to their perimeter prowess. The senior Danielle Bone tacking the tray. Kettering then iced it late. A pair of juniors hook it up. Hannah Stinson, the helper to Taylor Steinhelper. Waterford Kettering wins 43-32. Now, despite losing the association title at the buzzer in overtime on Wednesday, this was their first KLAA Lakes Conference title, and well-deserved. We now go to Callahan Hall at U of D Mercy for the Catholic League CD Championship. Two teams not accustomed to be playing for trophies, Madison Heights Bishop Foley and the Pioneers representing Riverview Gabriel Richard. This was the first time Riverview Richard had ever been in the title game. We begin in the first quarter. Chelsea Rolls will miss her 3 attempt, but senior forward Lauren Henderson with the board and back. Bishop Foley hasn't celebrated a league crown in 14 years, so they were hungry too. Colleen Sukax with a great feed inside to the senior Megan Van Fletteren. Count it. 15-4 on the season. The Pioneers answered later in the quarter. Swarming defense here. Lauren knocks it away. Her younger sister, Ashley Henderson, going the other way for the layup. 18 points for Ashley. Richard ended the first on an 8-1 run, leading 13-8. Ventures hoping to hang. Early in the second, Allison Arafat finds an opening to find Sukax, and one. The senior had a team-high 12. But the Pioneers were persistent. The masked one, Lauren Henderson, around the outstretched defense. 13 points in the first 2 quarters for Lauren. Riverview Richard led 27-19 at the half.
This is real big here at the beginning of this third quarter, you guys. You got to go out and fight for everything at the beginning of this third quarter. One possession at a time. You're not going to get 8 points back on one. Take it one possession at a time.
These two teams split the season series. Ventures needing some solid play. Looking good here. Sydney Cloudshirty spots a wide-open Van Fletteren. She had 11 points in the contest. But Richard would start to pull away. Kind of a busted play, but Lauren Henderson will get it to Morgan Casanova, and the junior delivers. Pioneers by 19 into the fourth. Both Ashley and Lauren Henderson named to the All-Catholic team. Here's Lauren inside, the kiss off the glass. The senior had a game-high 23. Riverview Gabriel Richard wins it 55-44. First-year coach, first regular season title, now first league championship in school history. Highlights of the AB title game a little later in the show.
Time now to take a look at the latest from Lawrence Technological University.
Athletics is a very hot topic right now at Lawrence Tech, and with LTU's commitment to turning themselves into a full-fledged athletic college, it's easy to see why there's such a push to get the word out to recruits. But the first thing they had to do was hire the right coaches to lead the way, and new cross-country coach Eric Green is the latest to jump on board with LTU's athletic movement. Green comes to LTU with almost 10 years of coaching experience. He got his coaching start at Rochester College, but for the last several years has worked and coached at Oakland Community College. Having really learned his craft at OCC, Green has had the chance to improve himself while being a part of what has been a very good junior college cross-country program. And spending so much time in a winning environment should be a huge benefit for Green as he moves up to the next level of college athletics.
Just up to the recent 5 years, we've been nationally ranked in the top 15, top 10. We've competed at nationals at various places. Our best finish was 9th, I think, a couple of years back. So we've always had such a good, solid program.
Even though the program is just starting out, Green is very excited about the potential of his first squad. And one thing is for sure, when the time comes, his team is going to hit the ground running.
August 1st, man, we're going to go, but I'll have a summer training schedule for them. I mean, they need to do the training over the summer. It makes it a long cross-country season for me and them if they don't do the training that, I'd like to have them have. I'd like to have them as soon as our first meet comes up, usually the first week of September. I'd like to have them be consistent, about 60 miles a week, 65 miles a week.
One thing is clear with Green and all of the other LTU coaches. The Lawrence Tech athletic program is in great hands as they look to become a leader in and out of the classroom. If you'd like to learn more about LTU sports, visit BlueDevilAthletics.com. I'm David Faze from Lawrence Tech for State Champs. Experience everything Lawrence Technological University has to offer at ltu.edu. Lawrence Tech. Possible is everything.
We just got started here in State Champs. I'm Savannah Ciavata. Now, if there's one sport that doesn't get enough recognition in high school, it is definitely cheerleading. It's not all about flips and stunts at football games. For some, it's a way of life. After the break, we'll feature the Gibraltar Carlson cheerleading program, ranked #1 in the state all year. These girls are the real deal, and they'll make you question how you view cheerleading.
All right, hey fans and families, hope you're enjoying the highlights thus far. One of the highlights for us every week is, of course, getting to visit a different Suburban Collection dealership. This week we find ourselves back in Farmington Hills. We are at Suburban Acura. I'm here with Patrick Gilbert, the sales manager. Tell us what is hot right now in Acura cars.
Well, Lauren, right now what's hot is this 2012 Acura TL, fully loaded. You can lease it for $309 a month with only $29.99 due at signing. But you know what, better yet? Keep the money in your pocket, $390 a month, nothing due.
Can't get a better deal than that. Support the Suburban Collection dealerships because they support high school sports. Our pre-owned deal of the week coming up a little later in the show.
The movement has begun for thousands of people. A new way of thinking. A liberation. Freedom from contracts and fine print. Freedom to move through life to their own beat. To stay connected without having to disconnect from their money. That's why everybody's moving to Metro.
Are you ready to reach your New Year's resolution goals? You can achieve those goals with the exciting new 90-Day Health Challenge. This new program is made in Michigan and is transforming people across the nation.
lost 35 pounds, went from a 36 waist to a 32 waist. And the good news is I've kept it off.
I am 80 pounds lighter, no longer a size 22, I'm a size 4.
Log on to statechamps.tv to reach your health goals with the Body by V 90-Day Challenge. Welcome back to State Champs. In the world of competitive cheer, the Gibraltar Carlson Marauders have been unequaled over the last several years. They've won 3 of the last 4 Division II state titles, and they were runners-up in 2010. As they prepared for regionals this week, we sent our own Savannah Ciavata to check out this downriver dynasty in the making.
When you think of a sport that requires endurance, power, and hours of commitment, you may not think of cheerleading. Some people don't even consider cheerleading to be a sport, but you might not want to mention that to a certain powerhouse team downriver. The Gibraltar Carlson cheer program's success began in the late 90s. They were Class B state champs in 1995 and were runners-up in 96, 97, and 98. They lost some of their momentum for nearly a decade, but regained it when Christina Wilson took over the program. The team returned to championship form, winning the title in 2008, 2009, and 2011. They've been ranked #1 in the state all year.
They know that week in and week out they have to do their very best every single Saturday so that they can be ranked #1, so they can be recognized as being an elite program and uphold that through the entire season.
Coach Wilson attributes the team's success to the training the girls received at an early age.
When you have a very successful middle school program, then it all starts to filter through, and then as the kids come up to you when they're in high school, they're already prepared and ready to go for all of the advanced skills that you need.
It's a motto of excellence that is consistent throughout the middle school, JV, and varsity teams.
The girls know what they're expected to do, they're held to a high standard, and then they choose to live up to those high expectations, which we really like.
But to maintain those high standards, the coaches make sure that the girls are put to work.
They push us because they know what we're capable of, and saying that you can't do something is not acceptable, especially when they know you're capable.
With the Carlson cheer program, it's not all about pom-poms and pretty bows. They're out to win a state title, and they take their program very seriously. The team is in the gym 5 days a week for 4 hours, and it's that kind of dedication that prepares the girls for competition day.
We have hard, really grueling practices Monday through Thursday. You know, picking out all the little details and running through everything. And on Friday, what we do is called a run-through practice.
At the end of the day, the team still has their eye on the prize, the 2012 state title.
I'm really excited. I love this team, and I really can't wait to end my season, this last season, perfectly.
If there's one word to describe this team, it would be unstoppable.
If they put their mind to anything and they work really hard, they know that they can be in the top spot for the entire season.
Reporting for State Champs, I'm Savannah Ciavata. Are you on Twitter? Then you should follow us for the latest breaking news on high school sports. At State Champs TV, you'll be the first of all your friends to get score updates and all the games going on in Southeast Michigan. Don't go anywhere, more highlights coming up.
The movement has begun for thousands of people. A new way of thinking. A liberation. Freedom from contracts and fine print. Freedom to move through life to their own beat. To stay connected without having to disconnect from their money. That's why everybody's moving to Metro.
Looking for all the latest high school hoops and football recruiting news? Join the conversation and tune in to the new State Champs High School Basketball and Recruiting Show every Friday night from 9 to 11 p.m. on 11:30 a.m. WDFN. The Detroit News' Tom Markowski and yours truly, Lauren Plant, will bring you up-to-date scores and stories, including player and coach interviews. Presented by Lawrence Tech University, it's the State Champs High School Basketball and Recruiting Show, Friday nights from 9 to 11 p.m. on WDFN, The Fan. Welcome back to State Champs. Our main event from here in Utica, the MAC White title fight between Cousino and the Chieftains. Well, that's coming up. But first, as we finish up our Metro PCS high school highlights, it's the Girls Basketball Catholic League AB title tilt. The defending league champs versus the defending state champs.
It's all about having fun. We got here, now we have to end the drought and bring it back to DC. It's all about having fun.
The Divine Child drought she's talking about, 13 years. Farmington Hills Mercy going for back-to-back Catholic hardware. DC, the defending Class B state champs, coming in at 16-2, and we begin in the first. One of the top seniors that doesn't get near enough love, Rosanna Reynolds, getting creative. The future U of D Titan had a game-high 20. Mercy coming in at 14-5, 6 sophomores on the team, 4 of them start, including Sam Bauer for 2. The Marlins keeping pace with the Falcons in the opening quarter. The most experienced sophomore in the lineup, Candace Leatherwood. The jumper, she had 9 on the game. Mercy down 18-13 after the first. To the second quarter we go. Class B's 5th-ranked Divine Child expanding their lead. This is the sophomore Nicole Urbanic, straight up from the top. It was just 1 year ago, though, that the Marlins won their first Catholic League title in 27 seasons. Enjoying life at the top for once, it's Leatherwood to the sophomore Ali Gorsica. Good from beyond the arc. She had a team high 10. But DC is armed and dangerous. Still in the second, it's Reynolds to the junior Morgan Blair, and the Southpaw's 3 is high off the window. 14 of her 17 came in the first half. Falcons up 34-22 after 2.
This is far from over. We've won 2 quarters, that's it. That doesn't secure squat. They are going to come out strong, they're going to come out hungry. They've been here, they're the defending champs, they won. We've got to end our drought. 13 years is too long for Divine Child to win the Catholic League title. And we have 16 minutes to go bring it home. Let's go.
Falcons flying into the second half. The junior Mallory Myler working her way to the rim. No looking back. Blair straight to the rack. She finished with 17 on the contest. Dearborn Divine Child wins it 53-36 the final. Coach Mary Laney and the girls giddy over their first Catholic League championship since 1999. We finish up with hockey. Last week of the regular season, a KLAA-OAA crossover as Lake Orion on the road to battle the Canton Chiefs. Ranked 10th in Division I, Lake Orion in green coming in at 12-7-3. We pick it up early in the first. Nick Bolovich to Justin McKelvey, and he wrists one past Spencer Craig. Dragons up 1-0 after 1.
So it's a good start. Keep rolling here though, boys. They're going to come out, they're going to keep rolling, they're going to be coming next period. You know, you understand me? They're not going to go in there and lay down. They're going to be coming.
The KLAA South Division champs Canton would bring it in the second period. Power play for the Chiefs. Senior Brandon Grillo finds fellow senior Andrew Gorski. He walks in to get it by Drew Galasso. We were knotted at 1 going into the third. Dragons lit the lamp early in the final period. This is why you forecheck. Craig tries to clear it, but Ryan Sidlowski the block and the finish. Lake Orion back up 1 at 2-1. Later in the third, Canton with the man advantage. Gorski's backhand is stopped by Galasso, but Grillo was on the doorstep, jamming it past the line for the game-tying goal. However, after regulation and OT, these two skated to a 2-2 tie.
Coming up, it's our Suburban Collection main event in boys hoops. Warren Cousino taking on Utica for the MAC White title. So stick around and stay tuned right here on the 3-time Emmy Award-winning High School Sports Show.
Time now for a Suburban Collection pre-owned deal of the week, and take a look at this bad boy. This is a 2010 Kia Forte Coupe. I am telling you, I love this car. Leather seats, automatic, moonroof, iPod port, even the speakers react to the beat. Just 27,000 miles, manufacturer's warranty still intact. Only $14,499. Snatch this car up at Suburban Acura on Haggerty in Farmington Hills and make the choice. Get ready for opening weekend, Michigan high school football, Midtown Detroit style. Get ready for Adams Field on the campus of Wayne State University. Get ready for the most exhilarating, thrilling, and memorable weekend of the 2012 football season. Get ready for the Prep Kickoff Classic. 2 days, 6 games, 12 top Southeastern Michigan teams. Connect your business or your product to this unforgettable sold-out event by plugging in as a sponsor. Log on to DetroitSports.org or contact Lou Battanti for more information. Reach the families, fans, players, coaches, and media by sponsoring the 2012 Prep Kickoff Classic. Coming to Detroit, August 24th and 25th, 2012. Are you serious about reaching your athletic goals? Then come to the Varsity Shop Training Center. The Varsity Shop Training Center is a premier sports training and instruction facility for athletes of all ages and abilities. Our full-time certified strength and conditioning staff can focus on all aspects of athletic development. Reach your full potential and log on to varsityshoptrainingcenter.com or call 248-874-4920 and ask for the State Champs Varsity Club member discount. Welcome back to State Champs. Boys basketball now takes center stage here in Utica. Boy, the Chieftains have been playing phenomenal lately. Big win over East Detroit last week sets up their first league championship title try in 36 years. But they got to get through Cousino, winners of 9 straight. That included a big win over these Chieftains 1 month ago. The MAC White title is on the line in our Suburban Collection main event.
There is no pressure on us. No one expected us to be here. We knew we were good. We knew we had the talent. We knew we could get it done.
The stakes were high. Both teams knew the gravity of this moment. Time to get it done. Utica coaches talked all week about the fact it had been 36 years since their last league title. Early on, Cousino misfired and the Chieftains capitalized. Josh Hart the interception, bounce pass to Curtis Murphy, and the senior will finish. After one, Utica led 12-7.
We have 16 more minutes left, all right? This is where you gotta absorb their push.
Call him a prophet. Cousino primed themselves for a comeback. The junior Darnell Parnham in the corner, bottom. The Patriots continue to push. In transition, it's Parnham to the senior Drew McGuire, and as time expires in the third, a halftime deficit of 18 was now down to a point, 38-37. Pat's on fire now and riding that momentum into the final quarter. McGuire off balance, money. He finished with a team-high 17. Cousino takes the lead. Later, it's Corey Dene finding a wide-open Parnham in the corner. Again, he knocks down the triple. He had 12 on the night. Cousino up 52-46. But too much on the line for Utica to quit. Pneumonia kept Andrew Thompson out for over a week. He came off the bench to drop 15, none bigger than his third tray on the night. That tied the game at 52. Under a minute left now. Chieftains down 1. Hart with the dribble drive to the basket. Chieftains up a point, but Cousino answers on the other side. Parnham to Damon Harges. Patriots up 55-54.
Let's go Chieftains! Let's go Chieftains!
42 ticks left. It's Hart putting the team on his back. 7 of his 17 came in the final 2 minutes. Utica back up 1. 12 seconds to go. Utica made 1 of 2 from the line to take a 2-point lead. Last chance for the Pats. McGuire to a wide open today. Great look off the iron. Chieftains celebrate. 57-55 the final. MAC White title. First league crown since Jimmy Carter was president. All right, our primetime performer tonight, Josh Hart. Big buckets down the stretch, 17 points. Boy, you guys almost gave it to him in the third, but you found a way to win. First league championship since '76.
It's just been an honor to play for this team all year. We got a lot of confidence in the players on our team. In the third quarter, we kind of fell off a little bit, but we regrouped in the fourth quarter and we won the game.
The main event is powered by the Suburban Collection. Make the choice. All right, so here's what's happening in this week's Buzz with Tom Markowski of the Detroit News. Kind of ill, so we're staying away here. No, seriously, we've had a lot of girls high-flying hoops on this week's show, so let's stay in girls basketball. He does cover girls. So, Tom, let's accomplish two things. Number one, who do you feel are the favorites to win the state titles now that playoffs are beginning?
Well, I like Grand Haven in Class A. I like Goodrich in Class B. I actually like last year's champion, St. Ignace LaSalle in Class C. And looking at my notes, I actually like Gaylord St. Mary, who is undefeated at this point in Class D.
All right, I'm going to rebut, and you know what? Most of my things are the same. I think that if Grand Haven can get to the state finals, I think they do win it in Class B. I think we got a real big state semifinal showdown, Goodrich and Divine Child.
That could be.
Yeah, and I say the winner of that wins it. In Class C, I think we have a rematch, St. Ignace, and I think that Liggett is going to get there again. I think that's a toss-up, and I do think it's going to be a monumental effort if somehow Our Lady of the Lakes can three-peat in Class D.
Boy, you're reading my mind. I actually have University Liggett losing in the championship game, and I have Midland getting into Class A final. But in Class B, I actually like, as my sleeper, Chelsea to upset Dearborn Divine Child.
Well, there you go. There you go. Well, how about Miss Basketball? Is that award coming back to Southeast Michigan?
Yeah, I think all the great candidates are here in Southeast Michigan, and I like Madison Ristovsky to win the award. Caprice Dennis has had a fantastic year for Pershing, but I think her performance in the championship game of the PSL is going to hurt her. She's had a great year, but I think a lot of people are going to look at that performance and say, hey, she wasn't just good enough. See, Madison has been to the Breslin Center before. She played in the semifinals, played in the finals last year, is going to the University of Michigan. I really think she's got the open road to win that award.
I'll tell you what, Tom, I completely agree. I think she's had a phenomenal year, and she has earned it. All right, we're going to take our conversation now online. We continue the Buzz. It's our OT analysis with Tom Markowski. Now we're going to switch over to boys basketball.
We're going to take a look at the county players of the year, Macomb, Oakland, and Wayne County, and also look at some of the great jobs the coaches have done this year.
All right, well, that's it for this week. That's it for February. What does March mean? March means championships.
Madness.
And you know what? You've got to stick with state champs. You miss a week, you miss a lot. So we invite you to find us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. Of course, if you have any ideas of games or stories we need to cover, send us an email, idea@statechamps.tv. All right, I want to send a quick happy birthday out to my daughter, Jillian. She's 10. Happy birthday to me, my age. Don't worry about it. We'll see you next time right here on State Champs. State Champs is brought to you by Lawrence Technological University, where possible is everything. The Varsity Shop Training Center, Oakland County's premier sports training and instructional facility. The Suburban Collection, make the choice. And Metro PCS, wireless for all.